Twitch is updated. Let's check. An update ready to install. Do. So I'm making sure the stream's set up before I start playing. Come on, finish updating. Come on, you got this. How we sounding? Cool. We're good. Alright, let's do this. We need to go check up on everyone.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'll start to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though. And what can I do for you? Going persuading
Shopping
you
stuff,
down?
that's what you can do for me. Raises my attack by 5, lowers my magic by 10. Right, that's magic. Oh, it's stagger. Ooh. I'll keep my stagger up, I think.
You'll not find a better price than that. Is that all?
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
I got some blacksmith I want done.
Got ya. What's that for you, dear?
Okay, so actually if I buy the enhancer and upgrade it, it gets better. Okay. A diamond sword would be good. Though I can't make one. I need a white worm. Oh, also we should check if there's any new hunts. Never gonna let me just eat myself off. Oh.
Oh, bother. Whatever am I to do now?
About what?
I've two those coat. And we most you wouldn't want. Oh, you spit it.
And
I would.
I'm very much not going to prioritize that. I grabbed you on accident.
They said they'd give us new clothes.
We got a lot of new hunts. I'm high level. We could try the plant prints now. No, we'll wait on that one. Empty hovel and Dalmekia. Okay. This was Arya. Dalmekia's over here, right? No, that's Senbreek. That's Dalmekia. Don't have Dalmekia. That's all Senbreek. Oh, there's Dalmekia. Cool. We want the hovel. Is that not somewhere I've been? It's at the hovel, right? Well, trying to do what I did for the last hunt. Just look it up. Just north of the empty hovel in the fields of Karava. So down there. Okay. Oh, I'll use up. I'm trying to do that. This is what I want.
Good girl. Run with the wind.
No, is it still blocked off? No, it's not. Cool. This was blocked off before, wasn't it?
Don't get surrounded.
North of the hovel. Over there. I see it. Go ahead and delete the marker. Should be in this area. It said north of the hovel. I'm assuming it's these. Yep.
You deserve a rest. They don't look happy.
There we go. What level am I again? Was it the Plant Prince was 35? This doesn't tell me, does it? I don't think it does. It does not. I guess we'll do... northeast corner of the Velcroy Desert in Dalmacia beyond the Bandit's Bed. Northeast corner of Dalmacia beyond the Bandit's Bed. It's all the way up there. Welcome to the stream, glad to have you. Doing some hunts right now.
Ready, go?
Not allowed to leap across. Is it that rock? It is. Adamantoise. Nice. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Well, Clive, looks like you're gonna need an even bigger sword.
What's lock on button? What was lock on button, wasn't there? Never really used it. I'm regretting not using it now. What the fuck is it? Lock on L1. Thank you.
Let's try.
Sorry, Adamantoise, but you're going down. I hate that.
Let's try. slow.
There we go. No blood.
It should have stayed in its shell.
Okay, next one is... I'm gonna say the flan for last. Because the flan kicked our ass. The cattery south of the sickle. The cattery south of the sickle. Ah, so like down there. Welcome to the stream, glad to have you. Doing some hunts. Oh, is there a shop here? I can restock on some potions, perhaps? There is, and it's in the direction I need to go. Perfect.
My carpets?
Take a sniff, good sir. Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Oh, where did all the men have gone?
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Good day, my lord.
Oh, that's where you buy the... No, but I need the diamond sword, not the platinum sword.
My thanks. An excellent choice. Fare you well.
Ready, go?
Wrong one. There we go. I like how I use this as a dodge more than I do what its actual effect is for most times. I don't use Ramu, so I don't need to worry about upgrading him. Give Titan a little boost. Goes this way. I take the left, I take another turn. I take the first right turn I see, which should be right up here.
Don't get surrounded.
Alright, and I should just head this way until I find the hunt, right? Yeah.
Time to fight.
There's a place called the Cattery. There's a lot of dogs. Well, here we go.
Straight home now.
You're cool. And I be look cool.
Playtime for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine. And then there was one. Fine how. To me, boy. Titan! Nice try. Titan!
GG.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
The Jaw, south of Delamille in Dalmacia. The Jaw, south of Delamille. It would help if I knew where Dalamil was. Oh, well, there's the Jaw, so... Oh, Dalamil's down, cool. So just somewhere in this area. Okay.
Come on. Yeah!
Oh, and here he is. Cool. Ooh, you're rank A. Okay. I'm ready. Let's do this. What level are you?
My blade yet hungers, and so do I. Come, let us feast on your flesh.
Your feasting days are over.
I'll snap you like a twig!
Nice try. That's better. Nice try.
I'm catching on to your move style, mate. I say getting my ass kicked. This is where I believe, run! Well, I think calling our hunts there is pretty good. Let's go get our rewards and do some more main story, I think. We've got a good number of hunts done.
They said they'd give us new clothes.
I should leave the flan. Okay, that leaves. Oh, okay, that's a rank S. Oh. That's spooky. Yeah, those are gonna need a wait. Those are tough crackers.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Anything catch your eye? Always something in there. How are you doing? You watch yourself out there, all right?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts.
Oh, I'm just under.
All done?
Alright, to the main story. Oh yeah, I want to check something while I'm here. Can you redo the Kupka fight? You can. Nice. 'Cause that was a cool fight. Anyways.
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
It's true.
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Before we do that,
My knowledge is yours. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. Now this, I believe you will find most interesting. You wish to study the tomes? Did you learn everything you needed?
back to over there.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something? Just spreading the word. So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed. No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news. Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him. You're right. I should. And I will. Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave. Very well. I'll suggest it.
And she was like on the weird, yeah. Oh, there's a route this way though. I don't need to go all the way around.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise.
Hey.
Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Okay, 2 Blackthorn.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Hello, Blackthorn.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
There you go.
Krieger's Tates. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin Otto in here, will you?
All right. So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual saw grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with.
Prioritize, because it's main story, yeah. Oh, speak of Blackthorn.
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these 2 lucky souls is going with you?
Gav, you're with me.
All right, then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dallamil.
That's where I just was.
I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river. While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of this stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting him fleece ya.
Fleece me? I'd like to see him try.
In your own time.
He cracked the crystal too.
It is. Yes. This way. Controller getting low. Fun.
Looks like I found the river. Where's Gav?
Fly, Ambrosia.
Oh. Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
And there's the last one. There we go.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat? Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you. Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Alright, let's go turn into Blackthorn. And I think we might call it after that. Controller getting low battery.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
Boop. Hello, Blackthorn.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You're beat sneaking around on your Todd all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Quest complete.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need...
Yeah, we'll call it there. Hope y'all enjoyed. I know I did. This has been Gavin, and I'll see you all next time. I should go check out the costumes. We did just get a pop-up about there's now costumes at the Airship stone. I'm assuming is this. I prefer the original. I'm not gonna mess with any of them. Weapon, though. Is there one I like the appearance of most? Probably Flame Tongue. Just because it's a good effort-looking sword. Get the stream up so I can check comments and do the mic test. There you go. But yeah, save my boarding. Hey, why the fuck are you up this early? Because it's 6 in the goddamn morning. And the reason for that is Jay's work schedule. Jay, for those who don't know, is my girlfriend and partner. Yeah, she works 6:30 to 8:30 in the morning now. Or 6:30 to 8. One of those. I think 6:30 to 8:30. So I get up early now. Because I make her coffee and stuff for the morning to wake her up. But yeah, so it does require me to get up early. And because she's not in the room at these hours, I can stream this more actively. So expect early-ass morning streams.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Oh, this isn't down here. Whoops.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there.
What am I beating
it's
up?
No longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Okay. So by Lost Wing. Didn't even need to find it myself. I was gonna go the wrong way. I thought it was gonna be left.
Good day to you.
Instead of it being 6 a.m., I am still a little bit tired.
What about the curse? Can't you use a crystal instead?
I am just a bit tired and cold still. Which way is the... Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I've been playing a lot of Sea of Stars recently. That is such a fun game. I've been playing that in my own private time. I've also been playing Monster Sanctuary and Coromon, which have both been pretty fun too. And, you know, just a lot of 14. We're currently saving up gil to try and get a Kugane medium house for the our free company. We're currently working on building a airship as well. We have the Red Questober, I think, which is our submarine. We're naming the airship. The name Jay came up with was the Questenberg, which is certainly a name. Certainly a decision to name your airship. If you ever wish to join our free company, it is on Cactuar. We are the Quest Busters. Dismount. And you think you're gonna make me deal with them? Then we'll deal with them. There we go. Yeah, you should always send an application and we will accept you to join the free company.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Alright. It's not gonna be something very dangerous, is it?
Anybody home? This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
1 second. Go. Alright, fuckface. Come on, come on, come on. Damn it. You're going down, buddy. There we go.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Alright, let's just go back, tell Mid we got the thing. Then we get the third part.
He cracked the crystal too.
Nope, that's not where I go. So I should probably install Starfield. I should probably play that. But I have so much I'm playing right now. I'm playing this. I'm playing Baldur's Gate. If you've not watched my playthrough on that, you should. It's with Colby, and it's good fun. We have picked up the barrel cheese strat for certain fights.
Started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Such as a certain fight in a mausoleum.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
My thought would be mithril adamantite. I doubt it's mithril because we're already using mithril. If she couldn't figure it out, then it shouldn't be mithril again. So adamantite would be my next guess. We'll fucking see. Oh, update. Do you have rewards for me?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
You do.
Here you are.
Oh, ability points, neat.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Grazie, grazie. Hippocrates, I require info.
Hippocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obolus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Hello, Jill. And person's name I don't remember.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Boop.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
I doubt I would have survived that place with...
So, Clive, who will accompany you?
I'll bring Tarja.
All right. So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Garlic? Conch shells? Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. Effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well, isn't that convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
All right. Stay safe.
See you later, Clive.
Good luck with your research.
We...
Now, where's Talia?
Well, she's somewhere because she's nearby. I see the marker. She's behind me. But I saw this. Loot.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Need to stock up on
I won't
these.
have use.
There you are, Talia.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What shall I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Okay.
What do you want?
I want your pepio nuts.
And? Go on. Take it. And?
Why don't you say and, you dick?
Let's hope the Draper has Hortense's cloth.
Oh, is the Draper side quest here? Oh.
All anyone ever wants.
Oh, might as well do that while we're here too.
Might I interest you in some swansdown? Perhaps some seersucker or herringbone?
Just some linen. 2 bolts. Already paid for in full.
Apologies, my lord, but your items aren't here. They were due to arrive on a caravan from Bucklad, but there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
It usually is. So I assume the caravan will be coming from the south.
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice and sundries. Wait, you aren't thinking of...
Going to find it. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh, well then, be safe?
We'll see.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. Ah, yes.
That should do it. Hopefully Ty is finished too.
Making me go around. Sorry, you can wait. I'm gonna go do this while we're here anyways. Let's go get those kids some cloth so they can have clothing. Huzzah.
That damn bird's a menace.
She meant nothing by it.
You deserve a rest.
What's going on?
Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your animals left them in.
But they hardly damaged us all.
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. And all thanks to this fool.
But it was you who stepped into my path.
Only after that featherbrain trampled me. I demand recompense, be it in coin or the items you carry. Refuse, and I shall report you to the garrison and see you hanged.
These goods are expected in Northreach. I mean, they're not mine to give away.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Bucklad, would you?
I am, but did someone from the market send you? Please, you have to help me. I can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool has protection. And coin, too. Sorry, friend, but we'll be the ones taking it. Oi! Killer! It's time to collect!
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act.
Bandits!
As I told one of your customers, it usually is. Let's get this.
Yeah,
over with.
this ain't it, Chief.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop calling me that.
I don't think your partner respects you, my man. There he goes. Yeah, I don't think your partner respects you very much.
All right. You made your point. Killing my ass.
Did he hurt you?
No, thankfully. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded had the Great Lender not sent you. My shipment is safe, and my livelihood with it. You must allow me to reward you.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach. I'll accompany you there.
So you and my mother were right. It is always bandits.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them at twice the price. Now, if you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Boklad. Farewell.
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'll be wanting your linen. You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery. I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle. Free of charge.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
That's that done then. Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth.
But first, we got to speak with Tarja.
Well, did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting. But we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat. Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Tyre.
For what?
For everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
That's sweet.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us.
Welcome to the stream, glad to have you.
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tomes so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
Now we've got a side quest to also turn in. Oh. There we go. Wait, do I see the symbol of an unlock quest? Is there a zoom in? Can I zoom in? Oh, enough. Oh no, the light green's... It's ready to turn in. Never mind. I just saw the different symbols. Like, is that an unlock quest? I think it's just a symbol for ready to turn in. Yeah.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way. But you did get my order, didn't you?
Don't worry. I have it. I believe this will more than satisfy your needs.
Let's see here. One bolt of red, one bolt of blue. What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet or... Is this gold work? Krieger's ghost. If that devilet of a draper expects me to pay for these...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. They were a gift. For services rendered. I can always return them if you like.
Oh, no. Oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm sure I can put all three to good use. Speaking of which one's most to your liking? Hmm?
I don't know.
Black embroidered.
This one, I suppose.
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised together in Rosalith, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Not quite together, but... When my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
She's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does. Tell me not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
Oh. Sometimes I think she never takes it off.
Well, perhaps she'll make something for herself with your gift. Either way, I'm sure she won't turn it down.
We'll see, I suppose.
Lady Hortense said she'd give us our dresses.
Alrighty then. Do Hippocrates. Got your thing.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the Moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Black blood and a gilpug.
Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
During the next cutscene, I'm going to get up. I'm going to get my head down. I'm just going to go turn the AC off. Getting a bit chilly. I'm in the cold. I start to hibernate. That's why you hear me yawn a lot. The cold tends to do that. I do like the cold though. But it's cold enough I really don't need the AC on right now.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Good for editor.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Go turn the AC off.
But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
AC is off. I have a blanket in reach. I could also use a blanket. I do not. Damn.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Good for you.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Time to make some didgeridoo-dahs. Are they building it onto the hideaway? Is the hideaway itself going to be our ship?
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
All right. Oh, a new missive has arrived. Let's go check it out.
Lady Hortense said she'd give us our dresses.
He cracked the crystal too.
Okay, just a green side quest, don't care. Okay, that has the plus. That one unlocks something. This one we're doing. Yes.
Hopefully
Unlock
it's
quests
nothing.
we do.
But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Prioritize. Let me set another note. Alright, Blackthorn. What's going on?
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade.
A
The
katana.
metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me, the edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realized he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you.
No. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, We could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword. You're looking well, Karen.
What you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients.
Fair.
I reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Oh. Okay. Is there another plus quest here? There is! I'll go grab that while we're here too. I do enjoy upgrades.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
Jump, jump, jump.
Sid, reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Why not?
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame ain't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Alright. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Let's go check the hunt board where it is. So it's Dalamil for the blacksmith, and it is... Sunbreck for the Bomb King. Alright. Let's do Sunbreck first, just because no one's not going to have a marker on it. Over the crook. The crook. The crook. I'm not seeing it. When I can't find it, there's only one thing to do. Up by the Dragon's Eyrie. Then you head south, apparently. It's like there, maybe? And part's not on my map, so that would make sense. In which case, I chose the right teleport.
Slavers don't even bother.
There's the crook, yep. Watch for a path on our left. There.
You deserve a rest.
Hope you're ready to fall.
Here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Oh, it doesn't have a bar. Damn. Ow. Okay, so those things hurt. God damn.
Come on. No need to ride from here. Too slow.
Get them out of here. Defeat 10 notorious marks. Neat. Okay.
Your reign is over.
I gotta gather bomb ash now.
Now to collect the ash. I should probably have brought a bucket. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more.
There we go.
That should do it. If the wine needs more.
Go turn these in. Restock on potions. Because as soon as this is going to upgrade our potions again. More potions heal more. But yeah, turn these in. Restock my potions. And then we'll do the blacksmith one. I'm under assumption this is going to... upgrade my potions again, which will be nice. I do like my potions healing more. Excuse me. Bing. Ba-ding ding dong ding. Ba-ding good dong ding dong. Here you go.
All right there, Sid. How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then. Let's get this contraption up and running. There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in.
Oh, will it make... Can I hold more potions?
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough
nice.
to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo. Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd
Welcome
never
to
been
stream,
able
glad
to
to have
discover
you.
wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you.
Quest 2 complete 2. Nice. Nice. I'll take that. Alright, let's go restock on potions, then we'll go to the blacksmith one in Dalamil. Oh, you have another goodie for me? Wrong person.
Look at the list, do you?
Don't care about you.
Out there, all right?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back. Here you are. Best of luck out there, Sid.
I'm sitting on 2,000. That's not too terrible. I could upgrade limit break. I could upgrade ignition. Don't need to worry about that one. Bring Flames of Rebirth, that would be nice. What's Titan's ult? Sure. I'll pick that up. I'm gonna upgrade this. And Deadly Embrace. There you go. And some decent upgrades. Oh, let me make sure I equip the new Titan move. That can replace you.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Hello?
And what can I do for you?
I could use potions. That's an upgrade. It's tempting. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
Look, I'm gonna buy it, but I'm gonna sell. I have stuff used specifically for selling for Gil.
I'll be thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer. You got out else?
There you go. I will buy your sword.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Now we can take it to the forge.
What do you want? Yeah, that should do you.
Need a bone necklace.
Fine.
Alright. Now we can go to Dalamil.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Svang is gone. The whole mother crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
We can open doors, okay. I think Chickpea's in like a private room.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
Sure.
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? No. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went?
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Thieves all the way up there? Alright, well I'll take this teleport. Just so I don't have to run through town.
Good girl.
got company. Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off.
You can certainly try. There we go.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamil.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right. Speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword.
Whoa.
It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Are there many other collectors out there?
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial thorn in my side.
Uncle?
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
That was fun.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn
Welcome to the
makes of
stream.
this
Glad to have
whetstone,
you.
shall we?
Alright, take it back to base.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
Not much. What's up with you? Just playing some 16.
A whetstone? Yes. But not one you'll find
Doing a little bit of
anywhere in
side quests before
Anestia.
I continue the main story. That's fair.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel.
That I am.
One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
Appreciated.
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade to rattle me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers would
Nope,
know
not
how
a
to
full-time
wield
streamer.
properly, and that would see 'em
I'm
through
a
single fire
after-school teacher.
Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone
But I
is
stream and
fine.
record for fun.
Now that's something to consider.
Well, thank you.
Finer
That's
than
the hope
full
one day.
masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthian steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy.
Most interesting game I played
I'll
recently.
make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will
Sea
be
of Stars
delighted.
is a lot of fun.
Just
I've been playing that
don't
off
push yourself
stream.
too hard.
It's a good old school RPG.
I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August 2. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name.
Upcoming games I'm excited to play.
Find me when you've got the materials.
Obsidian's new RPG, which is I think next year. It's gonna be cool. Dawn Trail next year. Besides that, not a whole lot. I'm currently still trying to get through this and Baldur's Gate 3. Excalibur design draft. Ooh. I will forge me an Excalibur, goddamn. What do I need for that?
So, will it be?
I have what I need. Yes.
Not bad. If I
Equip.
do say so myself.
And can it be reinforced? It cannot. That makes sense. And upgrades there. You are an upgrade, but by how much? An upgrade by 4. That's not a lot. Fuck it.
Should last you a good while. can thank me later.
Any games you're looking forward to? Let's see how Excalibur looks. Sure, what's up? Looks okay. I shall keep my sword. I shall also probably save. But yeah, what's up?
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Hello, Otto?
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now.
Neat.
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of.
How's that going for you?
I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough. She said that? In those words? She did, yes. Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now. Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Sure, I can look you up later. I am more focused on the game right now, though, but yes, I will look it up later.
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are you? No, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy
Appreciated.
and rode off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up
You're
to
welcome.
see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in
You have a good day
person,
too, Natalie.
bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle? Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way. Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone? You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Sid's legacy. Is this the old hideaway? Is this where he buried him?
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you. But we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
That's fair.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot.
He's so happy.
There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Oh, okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Buckland. Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Oh, we do not need to go back to the hideaway. We are ready to move on. Onward. That'll have to wait until next.
How are you feeling?
Better.
Okay, well, I can't save.
I'm glad to hear it.
And talk.
Now that I've moved, there we go. That'll have to wait till next time. Because I'm going to call it there. Hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.